two people that's not on the lease in our house and two people in the same room. Yeah, that's what we got right now. Hey you guys. I feel like I'm being watched, so I feel like I can't really record like I want to record. Plus the dryer's on. Y'all hear that? Can y'all hear me? I'm gonna talk up for you. But today I'm doing a video about story time about I don't even know how to phrase it, so I don't know how my title is, but let me just tell you what happened. So boom bang boom, I'm gonna just jump into the story. I don't even know. So this happened a few years ago. I had some roommates, some female roommates, and my female roommate, her co-worker had moved up here from like a different state or whatever, from Florida if I'm not mistaken, and she didn't have nowhere to go. She didn't have no family up here. Oh no, wait, I lied. She did have family up here, but she had to leave that situation because of the situation. So she ended up leaving, her family's place because it was a situation or whatever, and she moved in with us. So when she moved in with us, everything was cool. She was cool. It was cool. Da 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 da. Boom boom bang. So my roommate had actually moved out and went to her friend's house and stayed with her friend and let the girl stay in her room or whatever. So she had been staying there for a little while, and then, mind you, this is somebody she didn't really know. She just, being nice to, because she had been working with her for a few months, and the girl was going through some things at her current living situation, so she wanted to help her out. So the roommate was being a good, good person to the friend, the coworker or whatever, and she introduced it to her to, me and the other roommates. And so, yeah. So, like I said, she had been living there for like, I don't know, let's just say 2 months. Let's just say about 2 months, but maybe 3. Then they had another coworker. The other coworker, she was cool, and she had moved from, I think, like the same area. I mean, the same state, but like not anywhere near her family or whatever. Like her family wasn't in the area that we were living. So yeah, where was I at? Yeah, she had moved in with us too, but she was gonna stay with the girl in the room with the other roommate and with the other coworker. So now we got 2 people that's not on the lease in our house and 2 people in the same room. Yeah, that's what we got right now. So, my original roommate, the girl is on the lease, we're gonna call her friend 1. She didn't know that friend 2, the first person she invited into the house, had invited the other girl into the house. She didn't know that, and she felt like that was disrespectful. She should have, because it is not her name on the lease, it was friend 1 on the lease. Friend 1 felt like friend 2 should not have invited friend 3, if that makes sense. So anyway, so when she had found out, which I will be honest, I kind of told her, but I didn't know she didn't know. I was just like, she had been there, she knew she had been at the house all the time, and friend 1 had knew that friend 2 was taking, friend 3 from work. So she thought she was dropping her off at her house or whatever, but the whole time she was staying with us. And so I was just like, yeah, they at the house cooking, I guess getting ready to go to bed, something like that. I don't know. I was talking to the girl at friend 1 new living situation at her friend's house. I was hanging out with her one night, and we was talking about what they was doing with her, but I don't really know how it got brought up, but it did. And yeah. So friend one was just like, how you invite people in my house? And it went like left, like all the way left. So let me just get to the chase. I don't even remember how it happened, but friend three was trying to fight friend two when friend two was the one that invited her in the house. Then yeah, the girl had like pushed the girl. She hit her head on the bedpost. She laid out on the floor crying and whatnot. And I'm just sitting here looking like, what is going on? Like, how does it even happen? Then friend one found out that friend two and three fighting in her room in her house. So now friend one coming over trying to fight friend two. Like, it was just a lot, you guys. It was just a lot. And I don't know, because it was just like, friend one had invited her best friend, one of her other friends, and she told me like, come out of the room. We gotta talk to this. And so at this point, it's like 4 females talking to this one girl, and the one girl is just like looking. She looking like, first of all, you know what I'm saying, I don't condone jumping nobody or anything like that, and I was not intending to do such. You know what I'm saying? I was just not trying to let it become to a fight. That was my intentions. And yeah. It was just a really heated moment. And being that I had known friend one for like a year at that time, I had never seen her get that rowdy. Like, it was shocking. You hear me? Shocking. So yeah. Boom. So she come in the house, and no, first she already there, because she knew the other friend two was gonna be at work. Friend two and friend three are still fussing, but they live together in friend one house, and they work together. So she was still like letting her ride with her or whatever. Which again, I don't know how that even happened. If you fighting me and beating me up and stuff, you're not getting in my car, period. But whatever. They come back and they just sit in the car. Like, we see them pull up. They go in and park. They sit in the car. Mind you, it's the 4 of us in the house. I was in my room at the time, and they had keep knocking on my door and like, come outside, she on her way. I'm like, okay, like, we about to do ambush this girl? Like, what you mean, like, come outside, she on the way? Well, you gotta witness this. Okay. Well, I'll, you know what I'm saying, make sure nobody get a charge or anything like that. I'll, come make sure nobody getting records or nothing, or making their records worse. So they come up. So no, she called the girl like, where you at? And she was just like, well, I'm just not leaving work. She's like, no, you lying. I just seen you pulled up. Come upstairs. She was like, no, I don't want to come upstairs right now. I'm gonna chill out in the car. Me and my friend 3 gonna go chill out in the car. Friend 3, I don't know if she was tired and she was asleep or what exactly happened, because she wasn't really as talkative or as what's the word I'm looking for? She was just real chill, real like laid back, like not saying too much. Which, I mean, I guess you can understand, because if somebody fussing at somebody, you're not really cool with them anyway, you're gonna be like, well, oh well, you know what I'm saying? But I still feel like, I don't know. So she called the girl. She was like, well, if you're not coming up here, I'm coming down there. So friend 1 and her best friend go downstairs. So I'm on the balcony looking down, trying to see what's going on. Then I see her haul tail around the corner, like she's running across the corner. Friend 1 is running around the corner. See, I had seen friend 2 vehicle pull up like right in front of our balcony, but apparently she had parked around the corner. So I didn't know what she was running to. But the best friend was like, friend 1, where are you going? And I guess she knew where she had parked at, so she was like hauling tail, going to the girl, right? Going to the girl car. So then I see the best friend running to the car. So I'm like, okay, bet. I gotta go downstairs so nobody get okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want her to hurt her. I don't want her to hurt her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I'm gonna just go downstairs. So I get up, get my stuff, get my shoes on and everything, and go downstairs. By the time I get downstairs, she done got the girl jacked up, talking about, you disrespecting my house. I wouldn't mind letting the girl stay here. You should have told me this. I guess it was a lot more going with it, and this is like the final straw type thing. I'm not really in the business like that, so I really didn't know how the arrangement was, you know, going left. But apparently it went left to the point where she had to get physical with this girl. So the girl was just like I told you, I'm not sure she was drinking or just tired or just like what's going on, like just real like what is this? So friend two like, oh, like, you know, like she jacked up at this point. Friend two was like, oh, I didn't know, disrespectful, I wasn't trying to disrespect you. She said the girl needed somewhere to stay, so I just let her stay here. I didn't see it was an issue, but she was just like, bitch, y'all fighting in the house, breaking stuff, which the girl did break. Friend two did break some of the friend one's property in that fight because it was her room. But I guess it's just part of the how it goes when you let people stay in your house or whatever. But yeah, so she didn't beat the girl up. She just jacked up and startled her a little bit. Then she scared her a little bit, which is kind of like, dang, you didn't have to do her like that. You know what I'm saying? You could have talked to her, but I guess talking wasn't enough at that point. Like I said, I didn't get the whole story, the whole interacting, the arrangement for the living situation. But yeah. So after days, she's like, I didn't mean to disrespect you, da 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 da. She was just like, well, you gotta get your life and go. Basically, like kicking the girl out. So you got 30 days. She had wrote a little contract and everything. It was like, you gotta evict my premises in 30 days. And the girl was just like, are you serious? The girl didn't have no word. I mean, she could have went back to her old situation, but like I said, it was a situation. And if you left it for a reason, I don't think you would want to go back. So she was just like, well, I guess I gotta go back to my hometown. So the girl had to quit her job, go back to the hometown. That's what happened with friend two. Friend three, I think she stayed there a little bit longer. No, friend two had tried to kick friend three out later on, and friend three was like, it's not in your house to kick me out. And then friend one was like, no, you can stay, but she gotta go. So friend three stayed a little bit longer. And then I think she ended up getting a spot of her own. Yeah, she ended up getting her own spot up here, and because she saved us, you know, saved some money, whatever, got her own spot, and yeah, that worked out for her. And then friend one, of course, moved back. But yeah, it was just a lot because that was, I don't know, I'm not really, I ain't never really been around no drama like that. You feel me? Like in my house, the people I consider as, you know, friends or whatever. So that was just a lot. And I guess moral of the story is don't have roommates, period, or don't let nobody live in your house that you think will let other people live in your house. You feel me? Or just keep an open communication type thing going. So if you do live in my house or live in my, you know, in my living area with my permission, and you want to invite somebody else into this living situation, talk to me first, because this is not your house. This is not your apartment. So yeah, that's the moral of the story. I hope you guys enjoyed my story. If you want to hear more stories like this or more intimate stories of my life, comment and subscribe. Comment below if you ever been in a situation like that and you didn't know how to react because you don't want nobody to get hurt, but you don't want to get hurt your dang self. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next Friday. We out. Peace, love.